Jesus is eating the Passover meal together with his disciples. While they are eating, Jesus takes bread. When he has given thanks, he breaks it and gives it to his disciples. He says, "This is my body given for you. Eat this in remembrance of me." Maybe you have been hearing these words before. That is possible, because even nowadays when Christians come together, they have moments that they share bread and you hear these words. They remember then that Jesus gave his life for them, so that their sins could be forgiven. Then Jesus takes a cup of wine, and when he has given thanks, he gives it to his disciples and says, "Drink from it, all of you. This is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins. I will not drink wine again until I drink it with you in my Father's kingdom." During the meal, Jesus is troubled in spirit. He testifies, "Very truly, I tell you, one of you will betray me." Do you know, this was already prophesied in the Bible. In Psalm 41 I read, "He who shared my bread has turned against me." The disciples stare at one another. Who would do such a thing? They are very sad and begin to say to Jesus one after the other, "Surely you don't mean me, Lord?" Peter motions to John, who is sitting close to Jesus, and says, "Ask him which one he means." John asks, "Lord, who is it?" Jesus answers, "It is the one to whom I will give this piece of bread when I have dipped it in the dish." Woe to that man! It would be better for him if he had not been born. Also Judas asks, "Surely you don't mean me?" Jesus answers, "You have said so." Then he dips the piece of bread in the dish and gives it to Judas. As soon as Judas takes the bread, Satan enters into him. Jesus then tells Judas, "What you are about to do, do quickly." But none of the disciples at the meal understand why Jesus says this to him. They all know that Judas is in charge of the money. Some think Jesus is telling him to buy what is needed for the festival, or to give something to the poor. Judas gets up. He leaves the room. He goes into the night. It is dark outside, and also dark in Judas' heart. When Judas is gone, Jesus says, "My children, I will be with you only a little longer." He explains he is preparing a place for them in heaven. Jesus tells his disciples, "A new command I give you. Love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. Everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another." Are you already a disciple of Jesus? Then Jesus promises his disciples that God is going to send the Holy Spirit to help and comfort them. Jesus also prays for his disciples. He especially has a message for Peter, who was called Simon in the past. He says, "Simon, Simon, Satan has asked to sift all of you as wheat, but I have prayed for you, Simon, that your faith may not fail. And when you have turned back, strengthen your brothers." Do you know that also today Jesus is praying for his children, that their faith may not fail? What an encouragement, because we can be so unfaithful, right? Also the disciples will be unfaithful. Jesus continues and says, "This very night you will all fall away on account of me, but after I have risen, I will go ahead of you into Galilee." Do you see? Jesus is preparing his disciples that he will die, but also that he will rise again. But none of them is paying attention to these words. Peter says, "Even if all fall away on account of you, I never will." Then he asks, "Lord, where are you going?" Jesus replies, "Where I am going, you cannot follow now, but you will follow later." Peter asks, "Lord, why can't I follow you now? I'm ready to go with you to prison and to death. I will lay down my life for you." Then Jesus answers, "Will you really lay down your life for me? Very truly I tell you, Peter, before the rooster crows, you will deny 3 times that you know me." But Peter declares, "Even if I have to die with you, I will never do such a thing." And all the other disciples say the same. They finish the meal. They sing a song and go out to the Mount of Olives.